Hi there, this is Dr. Angus Pike here, President of the Victorian branch of the Chiropractors Association. And I want to take a couple of moments now to talk to you about our Inspiring Change seminar that's coming up this 2nd of April, this coming Saturday actually. And I want to share with you what I think are 7 really great reasons why I think that you should be there. In fact, why I also think that your staff should be there as well. And the first reason is I think that this seminar this Saturday, at the end of the day, will help you be better. It'll help you be a better chiropractor. It'll help you be able to better communicate with your clients. It'll help you be a better person inside your community. We have what I believe 3 are the leaders in chiropractic. We have Rosemary Keating, who's come to talk to us really about how to communicate. I've spoken with Rosemary at length about this, and she's going to talk through a model of communication. You see, the way that most of us communicate is that we tend to communicate in the styles that we really love, but we miss out the vast majority of the ways that people need to listen and be communicated to. And Rosemary's going to spend some time going through that as well. We're also going to learn how to better communicate the latest research. Heidi Havik is going to spend some time really talking through what is the research showing about what we do. And what's surprising, and when I've spent some time talking with Heidi too, is the bigness of chiropractic is, I think, if it can be, even bigger than what we thought. And regardless of where you choose to practice in the continuum of chiropractic, and one of the great things is our diversity, is that this weekend is going to help you be better. The second reason is that what you're also going to get is you're going to get some strategies. You're going to get some take back to practice on Monday strategies of how you can apply the latest things, whether it be the latest things in communicating the science and knowing what things you can help with, whether it can be in terms of communicating the care, how to inspire families in your community to get under care, how to help guide people back through better results. And from Michelle McQuaid, who's going to be talking this weekend, is you're also going to learn better strategies to have more enjoyment in your work as well. And not just more enjoyment at home, but also, at the practice, but also more enjoyment at home as well. And I think being happy in practice is one of the things that's going to have you enjoying practice and getting better results as well. The third reason is that this weekend is going to be comprehensive. It's going to bring all the bits and pieces together. And so when it comes to many of the conferences nowadays, we can go and learn about technique, or we can learn some communication stuff, maybe some science stuff there. But what we're going to find with this one day is we've packaged a bunch of information, comprehensive information, so that you're going to be able to dip into each of those. There's going to be lots of great information for you to be able to bring back to practice right on that Monday. And when I've spoken to each of the presenters who's speaking, I've very much asked for them to be real world examples. I don't want this just to be information out there. I want it to be information that we can apply straight away. So the fourth reason is the networking that goes on. These conferences and the sorts of people that come along to it tend to be some of the better and best people in chiropractic. They're also the peers that you went to school with. They're the chiropractor down the road. And if there's one thing as a profession that we need, is that we need to bring that community back together again. We need to be strong as a profession. And as I said before, while we acknowledge our diversity as well, what I know from particularly last 5 years as being president and 10 years on the executive is there's a heck of a lot more that we have in common, that we need to be celebrating that. So we need to be bringing ourselves back together again too. So the fifth reason is all about leadership. And that's a lot about what this seminar is when we talk about inspiring change, and it's about creating leaders in a new healthcare model. And so we're going to talk a lot about leadership this weekend as well. And I think on the big field of things, chiropractic is still a very, very small player. But when it's come to making rapid changes and changes in any part, and particularly I think when it comes to making change in healthcare, it'll be a small committed group of people that'll make consistent change that will really inspire that leadership as well. And so I think really what this weekend about is all about leadership as well. And I guess moving into the sixth one there too really piggybacks off the back of that leadership as well. And that is that this weekend is also about continuing to create a movement. It's a movement of chiropractors who are committed to serving their community. Not just the people inside their 4 walls as well, but they're about committed to making a change in their community abroad from there as well. And how can we share these simple messages that you and I know as chiropractors, the fact that the body heals itself, the importance of a healthy spine in the role of the body healing itself as well. And so when we come together as a group like this, we have an opportunity also to help to create a movement as well. And the seventh and final reason why I think you should be at the Inspiring Change seminar this weekend is all about access. These small, intimate seminars like this give you great access to the presenters as well. And I know certainly the likes of Rosemary and Heidi and Michelle as well will be there for questions in between the sessions. They'll be there afterwards to continue to talk through it as well. And so often when you go to a seminar, it's very difficult to get access to the presenter as well. So I think I had to try and narrow these reasons down to just 7 reasons why I think it's important that you and your staff as well be there for this weekend. I know as someone that's busy in my practice and outside of practice as well, sometimes it's hard for me to get time to spend educating my staff as well, inspiring them to chiropractic. So let us do it for you this weekend. Bring them along, let them absorb the information in about the latest things that are happening in chiropractic. So the Inspiring Change Mark II seminar, as I mentioned in previous videos in the President's Report last year, our reports from this conference last year were just stunning, with members travelling from all around Australia and many of them talking about it being the best seminar that they've been to in years. One gentleman in particular said it's the best thing he's been to in 25 years as well. So April 2nd, it's a 9 o'clock registration for a 9:30 start. We've got a bunch to go through. We'll be finished just a little before 6 p.m. That evening, and hopefully we can stay around and have a few drinks and continue some of that relationship and networking between us as well. It's at the RACV Club in the city, Collins Street. It's a beautiful venue, the kind of venue I think as a chiropractic profession that we need to be in as well. So this has been Dr. Angus Pike here, President of the Victorian branch of the Chiropractors Association, and I look forward to seeing hopefully each and every one of you this weekend at the Inspiring Change Mark II. Thank you.